Original door of no return was as short as where my hand is. And then that is what the slaves were using out every day. In the chains, in the shackles, they bend down through this very door. Now when they go out at the shore, canoes are waiting for them. Because the ships do not dock at the shore here is very shallow. So they dock about 300 meters from here, all over from Ghana here to about Sierra Leone. All the shore, we have a sandy shore here. And because of the shallow nature of the shore, it is only our shores here that are a little bit approachable. That is why the castles were basically in the forts that were meant for slaves were basically built in Ghana here. So Ghana, we have about 60 forts in Ghana.
So all slaves are coming from Benin,
all over
transported down here.
Oh. It's only in Gambia we have
their own. Okay.
We have 2 forts in Gambia and then Benin.
Okay.
Apart from there, all slaves were coming here.
Okay.
So most of the forts were owned by the Danes, the French, the Spanish, all of them. And this door of no return is estimated to have allowed about 50 million to about 35 million captives out.
Wow.
Now, as they move to the shore where canoes are waiting for them to pick them to the ships, most of them decided to pick the easy way out. Easy way out was suicide. They drowned themselves in the ocean.
Are you going to open it up?
Yes.
Okay.
They drowned themselves in the ocean, they died. Those that managed to reach the ships will still have to endure more. As I told you, sick ones, weak ones were all offloaded into the ocean. Sometimes they use the human being to trap some of the sharks to still cook for them and the ships. So humans were nothing back in the ships. But when they reached the New World, they were still going to undergo a lot. Even on the middle passage here, about 16% of that number might have died.
Okay. So this is considered the middle passage then, right? In other words, they were transported from whichever country, from the hinterland, and brought to the Ghanaian forts and castles. So then the middle journey began.
Yes, the middle journey began right from the ocean.
From this door.
Okay. So from the door of no return, we would enter it. But unfortunately, it did happen that when they were using this very castle as a head of colonial administration in West Africa, so from all the colonial administrations in all over West Africa, there was a headquarters.
Wow.
So they were all taking instructions from the Cape Coast Castle by the British. Because of that, they were keeping goods in all down part of the castle. This part, we have storehouses for goods. We have a miniature harbour also at the shore here, where goods were being transported here. Anytime they were bringing those sack of goods to the castle, it was very difficult to pass through this short door. So they then enlarged the door. Okay. So this door was enlarged for the goods.
But for even the human beings, the doors were, and for the goods it was enlarged.
Yeah.
So added to your.
So back at the shore here, you realize that as the ships or the canoes were awaiting for them here, when the canoes arrived here, all of them were loaded and then they embarked on the trip to the ships. It didn't happen that where you see the dilapidated building, that's the harbour, miniature harbour I was talking about. That building there.
This building right here.
Miniature harbour, well, one of the foremost harbours in Ghana. And then where you have the broken wall was a mark or a boundary for the beach for the whites. So it was an abomination for any black person to see in this part of the beach during those era.
Because how dare you? Where are you going?
Yes. There's no it's a security area. It is only the captives that get the opportunity to walk through this shore to their ships when they were being picked up. Now just behind the door, you look at something ironical here. Door of return behind the door of no return. The door of return is only 10 years old. Now during the Emancipation Day celebration, because no captive ever entered this door and then ever returned, during 1998 Emancipation Day celebration, 2 ex-slaves, one man and Crystal from Jamaica and some Carson from New York, their skeletons were exhumed. They were flown to Ghana here. By means of road, they traveled to Abanze. At Abanze, we have another fort there. That fort is still a British fort. And from that fort, they were transported by a canoe to this very shore. In caskets, they had to enter their castle through this door. And then as a result of that, that jinx was broken.
Yeah.
So they have to establish the door of return for them.
Hallelujah.
Still, since their roots could not be traced, we didn't know whether they came from Ghana or Benin or where. They have to be buried in a slave market. That is one of the negative effects of the slave trade.